I'm hoping that I can get this done in one take. And if not, I'm going to have to try it again on another given day. Again, this is Trinice Sabine, and it's been a minute. I started out running, and then my phone broke. And then I had to figure out which phone I was going to get. I decided on the Galaxy Fold Z6. But here's the challenge, is that the phone does some amazing things that my Note 20 didn't do, but there are a whole lot of similarities. And the one thing that it doesn't do is fit in the cradle here, so that then therefore I can see myself as I'm shooting content, because that's one cool feature. When you open it, you can use the rear facing camera, and then you can also see on the opposite side, if you're looking directly at the camera, you can see yourself. But I can't do that with the phone open. It doesn't fit in the cradle. So that's the one thing that I didn't think of when I selected the phone, and I spent that whole month looking for a phone, trying to figure out which one I wanted, and I've always been different. Okay, so I didn't want just the 25, and I had been waiting almost until the time it was going to release. And then I decided, after looking at some videos on YouTube University, I was like, yeah, no, maybe I'll just decide on something different. And that's how I ended up with this phone here. All of that to be said is, in that time, while I was away, I was trying to come up with content for YouTube. I didn't want to do, there's nothing new under the sun. There really is nothing new under the sun. But I also didn't want to actually put on a skit. I didn't want to have to go outside and have everything pre-planned. I wanted to kind of go in the moment. And I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So while I am getting ready for my market, today is Saturday, and I'm getting ready for a market, I was like, let me just shoot a little content. Let me just be as natural and as authentic as I know how to be. But I was like, I don't have anything funny. I don't have any skits. That's not, that's truly out of my lane. Is coming up with funny shit. I'm funny, but doing skits and things like that's just, it's not my lane. And I've learned over the years, in my 50 some years of living, you stay in your lane. You do what you know you can do, and here we are. So in that month that I was away, I still didn't come up with nothing. And I know y'all don't know me from a can of paint. So I'm hoping that you take some time to get to know me. At some point, if you make it through the end of this video, you want to like, that would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to comment, if you feel it in your spirit, please go ahead and do so. Um, and also, too, subscribe. I definitely will do more videos. I'm not going to let a month pass me by. That's for sure. I will not. But I guess the more that I get here on this platform, it'll just, over a period of time, I just guess come to me as to what I want to do. If you hear me fumbling around, I apologize. I only got so much time to work with to be able to get ready for this market, because I need to be out of here by 9, so that therefore I can get my assignment, get my things set up. So by the time the market sets up at 11 a.m., I'm in position, my device is turned on, warmed up, and there aren't any hiccups when it comes to getting this coin. Let me ask, for any of you who actually um, vend in different locations, is your first sale always the hardest? Even though you think you're ready and you got your table set up and everything is in order, but you think the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted, but you get that first sale and you start fumbling through the sale. That's me. No matter how well I think I'm ready, something always trips me up. But once I get past that first sale, everything is smooth sailing. But it's always that first one. No matter how much I think I'm ready, somebody will ask me something that's completely different than what they normally ask me. And then I'm like, think quick, Macy. Think quick, think quick, think quick. So I find myself stumbling. And then all of a sudden, I just don't know where the bags are. I don't know where the business cards are. Like so many things happen when I am doing my first sale. But I'm excited about this market. It is Market in the Alley. I haven't done a market with them since last, I want to say it was October or November of last year. I want to say more like October. I did a market with them, and it was a great experience. Their markets are so well organized and put together. I really appreciate them. And with that being said, I hope that they enjoy doing business with me. Um, this probably will be the last, well, I won't say last, but I'll say the second to the last market that I do before the warm months come along. Well, let's put it this way, outside markets. Yeah, I'm in Las Vegas. If you didn't already know, now you know I'm in Las Vegas, and I do not plan on being outside for any vending. If I do any vending, it truly will be inside. You know what I find though when I'm in a casino, because there are some markets that actually will close off the ballroom, and the ballroom will be specifically for the market venues, and the event or will be specific to the market event or the venue. But you get what I'm saying. Um, I find that a lot, and it could be the casinos that we are in, but I find that there are a lot of mature or older folk who are in some of these casinos, and they are not spending 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 for, certain items. They're just not doing it. The highlight of their day is actually just going to the casino. Like, that's an outing all in itself. And quite honestly, I'm not even mad at them, because I find that the older that I get, an outing for me probably would be the casino or to a movie by myself. But I thought to myself, okay, I have got to find the perfect spot to be able to do these markets during these warm months, because I love y'all, but let's be real. I'm not going to be out here dying just to make a dollar. It's not that serious. You can find me on my website. It is GF, and I never get this right, even though I know it when I'm typing it, but when I say it to you, it's like, it's GFLWZ.com. I'm going to need to go look at that. I'm going to drop it somewhere in the video. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get ready, but still, focus, talk to you, have this conversation. But how, again, all of this started was I realized that I really want to shoot content. But what I find is YouTube University is somewhere where people go to get educated. You learn how to fix things, you learn how to do things. And so I need to know from you, if you know me, what you think you'd like to see me do. And if you don't know me and you're vibing off my personality, what would you think that you would like to see from a mature woman? And again, like I said, I want to stay in my lane, but nothing ever comes from being in your comfort zone. So I'm like, I want to do something different, but I want to do something that's not like everybody else, but there's not anything that's new under the sun. So yeah, I'm like I said, I was away for a month and I still came up with nothing. Yeah, okay, okay. So here we are. I'm just gonna put on a little makeup. It's not gonna take me no more than I'd say about 5 more minutes to get this together so that I can be up out. I always thought in my mind that, if you are selling a product, You should actually be dressed accordingly. Some markets that I have gone to, some people look like they just got out of the bed. And I told myself, well, um, maybe I should take on that mentality, and maybe I would. Well, like, but it's not in my spirit. It's not in my character to actually just half-ass things. So it was like, that didn't work for me. But I noticed that there are a lot of people that just roll out of bed and they show up, put their things up, and the event be popping for them. I don't know what the method to the madness is, but I am just going to take my time out and do what I do, what I normally do. Just put on a face, look like I care, show up. I want people to remember me as a luxury experience and ultimately become a brand. That's what I want, is for people to recognize me. And the funny thing is, I've done quite a few markets in Vegas, and I have people that come to my table and say, "I remember you from X, Y, and Z event." That's a very nice, warm feeling when you get people that say, "Hey, I remember you. I remember you." You still don't make quite what I'm looking for, but it's good to see you. I get those people to say, "It's good to see me in, different venues out, prospering." So obviously I'm doing something right, but again, I want it to be a brand. So much so that you don't even have to come outside to meet me. I'd rather for you to beat me there instead of meet me there. But the whole goal is to become that brand, something that you know is good quality and that you can come back to. You may not come back every 30 days when I launch a product line. You may not even come back every 60 days, but you will remember me and you'll circle the block to see if there's anything that, catches the eye, feels good in the spirit. But yeah, I find that, I am just going to have to just do what I do, what I normally do, stand in my truth. And it just means that I'm going to show up as a luxury brand. And if it means it looks like I'm doing a little extra, I got you. Really, I got you. So again, this was just a quick little video that I wanted to, sit down, shoot before I go outside and be standing all day. That's another thing I don't like about being outside. It's that you got to stand all day. Like, you got to meet the people. You got to meet the people. I like that part. I like to converse with people to see where their heads are at and see what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what they're looking for. And sometimes I actually will go back to the drawing board and try to make a little something in case I happen to see those people again. But I can't accommodate everybody. You know what I mean? I really can't. That's just not how I roll. But I try my best to have a little bit of something for everybody. If you ever stop by my table, you will know that a lot of my things are one of a kinds when it comes to earrings. I may have a duplicate, but it's a completely opposite color. I've always been that person where I don't ever want to look like anybody else. That's the wonderful thing about individuality, is that we don't look like the next person. And even if you picked up something similar to what X, Y, and Z has, how you style it makes the world of difference. So when it comes to, again, my earrings, I try to do one of a kinds. Bracelets, I will do 2 to 4 because not everybody's wrist is the same size. So I do in many ways, we'll make multiples, but some of things I just be like, ooh, this is fire. This is fire. I don't think I want to make another one because I want you to stand out from the crowd. I want you to wear that bold, vivid, breathtaking statement, piece of art wherever you go, and people will be like, girl, where you get that? Hey, where you get that from? And you will pass along my information. That's that brand. That's what I visualize in my mind. This to evolve to be. Um, but like I said, I'm talking away, and I only have so many minutes to get this together. So, um, yeah. Again, if you, oh, did I just touch my eyelid? And now I've got to, anyway, it'll work itself out. It definitely will. I am not wearing eyelashes. We don't have time for that. But if there is anything that you could visualize me to do, I would be more than happy to create some content. Clearly, I cannot do two things at the same time. YouTube University makes it look so simple, but it really isn't. I want everyone to have an amazing day. I will catch you pretty soon, pretty soon, pretty soon. Um, Again, like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel it in your spirit to do so. Oh, Lord, I dropped my brush. Okay, this is where the end of the video ends. I appreciate you and thank you for stopping by. We will talk again soon.